Hello, kids. We're all together, and it's Earth Day.
We're back.
Earth Day.
Back.
Earth
Day. Back
Day.
again.
Happy Earth Day to you.
I do appreciate Earth Day. Started in like the late 50s, I think. And their goal is to do things good.
That's the most liberal thing we'll hear from Owen Pickard is, I like Earth Day.
He's actually an environmentalist.
He's an earthy kind of guy.
I support taking care of or embracing and now I sometimes forget Recycle Day.
Well,
because it's every other Friday.
I have feelings.
Yeah,
about recycling. I'm not like...
You're not pro recycling?
I used to be. I'm like, do whatever now because all of the stuff that ends up in the landfill anyway, and some people
it's going there
doesn't even like make it to the recycle.
But I'm all about planting a good tree. I love plants.
Oh my gosh, we got a new tree.
See?
All the trees. Give me all the trees. So happy Earth
exciting.
Day.
So if I sometimes take my recycle and dump it into the regular trash just because I don't have the willpower
That's okay.
to take the 7 steps to the recycle bin in the garage, that's okay?
7 steps.
Yeah, I know.
I judge you because you're lazy, not because of what it is.
Well, after you've prepared 85 meals for the family over a weekend, you're just like,
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Throw it away.
Thanks for calling me lazy.
Can I
Yeah?
ask you if you're... Here's another mark against Gary. Get your pens out.
Boom, boom,
Pens out,
boom.
pens
So
out.
how many do we have? Like 2
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah.
out of 3 years?
Well, actually, no. I was
many?
listening yesterday about the whole Pike Pass thing.
Oh, that's right.
So that's even more.
He's learned. It's about being better.
Be
Noticing
better.
your flaws and being better. But he's the worst about getting we'll have a box of protein bars or something or crackers or something, and he'll get the last one out
And then
and leave the box.
Not there. Oh,
Gary.
all men do
I'm like,
that.
you literally have to
All
pass
men.
by
Yeah.
the trash
People.
on the way out of
That's
the
a guy
pantry.
thing. That's not a mark against him. He's a man.
He's a guy.
He's a man. This lady on TikTok was talking about her family's amount of screens. Kevin, Jesse, how many TVs did y'all grow up with?
One. And at one point, our TV went out, so we used our Commodore 64 computer screen
Wow.
for a monitor.
I don't even know what that is.
That's true. We just had a
Just had one.
television
Just the
in the
one.
living room, yeah.
Yeah, well, I say 1, 2, 3.
People that, like the kids that had a
5,
TV
6.
in their room, I was so jealous.
I was the remote control.
Yeah, you get up and have to change it.
We didn't have a remote for a while.
Yeah.
This lady counted up 24 different screens.
What?
When you think of iPads or cell phones,
right, let's
we
count.
have 6 TVs. And I'm not trying to sound, one of them doesn't work. It's on the back patio. I just need to throw it away. But we keep things like that TV on the back patio is one that was an old one.
Yeah,
We've got a new one.
Yeah.
So we put it outside. So that adds up, but then it doesn't work. Or we keep old phones. I had family over for Easter weekend, and we had an old phone down at the pool house.
For music.
For our Spotify, just because and it's just connected, not on a signal. It's just connected on Wi-Fi. He's like, "Oh, you got your own phone down here?" So yeah, it was an old phone. We happen to take care of our things, so when we get the new
Who
phones,
said that to you like that?
Noah, my nephew.
Oh,
You got a phone down here? Like about your age.
Yeah, like my
He's
age.
about your age.
How many do you have?
I think we have like 8, probably. In our
Screens?
one
Screens?
bedroom apartment.
Screens total.
Screens total.
With
But it's-
phones.
With phones, but we also have technically we have 5 TVs in our apartment right now, but only because we're switching out. Like we're in the process. Family members keep moving to where they get rid of a TV and it's like, oh well, yeah, we'll take it. So we replaced our bedroom TV like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And then somebody else moved and they were like, oh, you need a TV.
How many are on?
So we replaced
how
it
many
again.
are on display?
Yeah.
On display,
That
there's
actually
3.
work.
Plugged in.
There's
that
3 that work.
3?
Well, there's all of them work though.
Yeah.
There's just not all of them are like plugged in.
Yeah, being used.
Yeah, 3 of them are
So
plugged in and used.
So 7 with phones and computers.
Yeah. 7 or 8. Yeah.
It sounds like a big deal because that was a big deal before.
One.
But honestly,
I had
TVs
one, and
aren't
now I
as
have-
expensive.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
though
That
you
is
can go
true.
on Amazon and get one for $150 and it's a TV. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Versus, $700 whatever when there used to be the big screens or
What's your count,
Flat
Jesse?
screen. Okay, so we have
of TVs.
TVs, yeah.
TVs.
Yeah, count of TVs.
Oh no,
not-
screens.
Okay.
Yeah.
My movie room, right?
Oh, yeah, the
Is
movie
that-
room.
It's a screen, but it's not like a screen.
Projector?
It's a
Yeah.
projector.
That's a screen.
Okay. 7 with computers and
That's not
stuff.
horrible.
Did you think
Kevin?
of your number?
It's
12.
12.
No.
iPads, TVs.
Really?
Every room has a television. My media room has 2 right now.
What?
Yeah, it does.
It's happening.
Yeah, it does.
I know.
For those masters that he was
You know
watching.
No, I have an old TV on the wall, and we got a new TV, and I haven't taken the old one.
That's
off.
But you plugged them both
But
in?
then
They're both plugged in, but one never gets turned on.
you can't. So, but you could if you wanted to double screen it.
I could. No, because I couldn't see it because it's in front of the other one.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You placed it right in front of it?
Drive me nuts.
It's like a picture frame. You just keep adding the pictures to it instead of taking them out.
Just hadn't mounted it yet. Whoa.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Take it or leave it from yesterday. I'm so happy. The only positive about somebody not being on the show one day is that somebody gets 2 new
That's
take
right.
it or leave it stories.
That's
And
what's
so
happening.
Josh and I talked about this one yesterday. So Owen and Kevin, we need your advice.
We're here to give it.
Aaron, that was in the middle of a yawn,
Yeah,
by the way.
Oh, sorry, it's early.
Aaron, in quotation marks.
Oh.
So this is anonymous Aaron.
Aaron with an E or an A?
It's a man.
Okay.
I'm 30, and I've only had one other relationship that I'd actually call serious. So this is all still kind of new to me. I've been dating this amazing woman for a few months now, and I really like her. She's smart, funny, makes me feel like I can be 100% myself.
Good.
But there's this guy in her life, her best friend. And from the start, something has just felt off. She says they've been close for years and that it's always been totally platonic, but they're very touchy, constantly texting, and he calls her babe and my person in front of me. She laughs it off and says, that's just how we are. But honestly, it makes me uncomfortable. I haven't said anything yet because I don't want to come off as a jealous guy or insecure. But deep down, I'm wondering if I should be worried. Like, is this a red flag that I'm ignoring just because I don't have enough dating experience to compare it to? Would other women be okay with this kind of friendship if the roles were reversed? I'd love to hear your thoughts and maybe get some honest opinions from the ladies out there, too. Thanks for everything you guys do. Aaron.
We had some honest opinions from a lady. Listen,
Okay,
get 'em.
excellent.
we're going to play it now.
Good.
Hi, my name is Paige, and I'm from Yukon. On the take it or leave it this morning, I've kind of been in the same situation. I would say it's not a red flag yet. I would definitely just give her a heads up of, hey, that doesn't really feel comfortable to me. And like they said, role reverse it. Would you feel comfortable with that? And just kind of establish that boundary early on in the relationship. Like you said in your thing, you like her a lot. Y'all have got to take it slow. You've got to be able to communicate if you want to go further. That's just my thought on it. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. I wonder if the guy's gay. You know what I'm saying? Is it a gay
What?
friend? It could be a gay friend. Did y'all talk about that?
No, we didn't mention that. No, that's a good point, though.
Maybe he is, because if he's saying things like that to my person gay or
Yeah.
babe.
But even so, that captures some of the emotional connection that you might want to have with
takes
the
it away.
30-something guy.
Right.
That he's taking up that my favorite
energy.
word, that bandwidth.
Oh, that bandwidth.
You know,
See, that's my language. And I
this would
love
be
it.
hard for me.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
like it. You wouldn't like it?
Yeah, if Sherry's emotionally invested in another guy as much as she is me, texting all the time. Oh, he's my best friend, babe. But
Yeah,
I'm an older, old-fashioned guy.
same.
But you're making a
I'm
good
an
point.
old-fashioned guy, too.
You're making a good point about having, even though you laugh at the term bandwidth, or having that piece of your pie for someone else is
Yeah.
not fair.
Yeah.
And especially, you kind of get into that. I mean, just this human nature to compare. If let's say Sherry wasn't all touchy-feely with you, but touchy-feely with this guy, even
Yeah.
if he is gay,
Yeah.
I
but
have
something
a
tells
feeling
me that
he's
this
not.
is not.
He's not.
That's not the
Living up
case.
the relationship.
And how long have they been dating?
A few months.
Yeah, it's new.
It is new.
She's trying to double dip. Ain't no double dip.
No, I don't know, because if they've only been together a few months, and it's like Josh brought up the fact that, like, I've talked about Gary having female friends
Yeah.
that he had even dated in the past
Yeah.
and was
With
still
a
around,
relationship.
like in this group, right?
Yeah.
And we all hung out and everything was cool. And but it took me a minute to kind of wrap my brain around the fact that they could have platonic relationships after they dated.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it's weird for
that was
this
new
guy.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird for this guy because he's only had one other relationship.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have
That's hard.
experience or to know that.
Right.
Is this normal? You know what I mean? Like
I'm glad he's coming to
questioning.
us.
Yeah, he's questioning it all.
And Jesse will disagree with this.
Yeah.
If this guy is straight, the friend, you don't want to be just friends. You always want more. Trust me.
Yeah, if you're the guy, right? You're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the gal, but the guy.
Even if he's gay?
No, I
No,
said
no,
if he's straight.
If he's straight.
Oh.
He's at least somewhat
No,
interested in the girl, calling her babe and stuff.
Yeah.
And my person. Like,
Yeah, that's...
yeah.
But if he's saying it like that, I don't think that answers it.
Earth Day 2025. Tuesday morning, welcome to the Wake with Jake show. And our Earth is full here because we've got a full complement of Wake with Jake show casting characters.
Look at that.
Hello. Well, I'll be planting a tree later today.
Are you?
There we won't.
Are you mocking
Probably not.
it?
Do
I'm
it.
not mocking it.
You should. That's a great idea.
No
You
trees
go
on
to
our
one.
property, so I don't have to rake leaves.
Oh, it won't produce that much leaves by the time you're dead. It takes a long time. It takes a very long time to make rakeable. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, another work day. 62% of Americans think their job has a meaningful impact on the world. 62%.
That it does have a meaningful?
Yes.
That's huge.
I know. You think
I didn't think that it was going to be that high.
you put us in the 60?
So I struggle with
I don't
this
either.
on a serious level.
I'm with you on
Like, I
that.
have to remind myself that what we do can impact somebody's day. It's not just we come in, because we come in here and we joke around and we get done and we go home and it's like, meh. And then you hear these stories about, all these people that are coming up with awesome ideas and innovations and all the things and doing big things at a hospital, and nurses and teachers and firefighters and policemen.
Yes.
I struggle with, like, okay, so I do a radio show.
music on
But you do meet the people that are like, if it wasn't for you guys cutting up in the morning, my morning would be miserable.
So we do make a difference.
We make a difference in a couple of people's lives.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure what this says about the remaining 38%, but Josh, get the bid alert horn ready because
Oh, there it is.
if you're headed out, the top 5 ways to know your office job is meaningless.
Bid alert.
All your coworkers know your name as long as your name is, hey, man.
Yes.
That's really
What's up,
good.
bro?
Hey, man.
This is my favorite. When there's a company-wide meeting, your job is to answer the phones at reception.
Oh, man.
Know when everyone gets a signed card when it's their birthday? You don't.
Sad.
When you complain your business card is misspelled, your boss says, wait, you got a business card?
How'd that work? That's not fair.
You're told you'll never be replaced by AI because AI actually does stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we're almost done. The only thing on your to-do list is make tomorrow's to-do list.
Oh, Lord.
Sad.
And finally, top 5 ways, actually 6, I'm giving you a bonus.
Bonus.
To know your office job is meaningless, your job description is influencer.
Shots
Careful.
fired.
Careful. Plug in.
Yeah.
Be there.
All details on our socials. Check out
We teach Josh a simple cut it down. You ever heard of the Bellamy Brothers?
Oh.
No, I don't think
This
I
is
have.
where we do an old country song, and you fill in the words where I stop singing.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to mention the title.
Are
of
you
this.
doing the song I think you're doing?
If I said you had a beautiful body, would you?
DM me.
That's a better way to go. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? That's the title.
Okay.
If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the
One up there.
devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would your flowing come on
Juices fulfill me.
I don't know. Okay, stop it. You are. This is a family show.
Is it?
Would your flowing love
Started it.
come quench me?
Ew. That's just gross.
If I think that's what they meant,
That's
and you
the
just
same
said
thing.
it. So
Well,
if I said
yeah.
you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
Okay.
Now let's go to the verse 1. We could talk all night about
anything.
the weather. Tell your friends, wait. Could tell you about my friends out on the
Dog.
coast. No. Or I could ask a lot of crazy
Questions.
finally.
Hey!
Or ask you what I really wanna
Do.
know. Come on, back to the chorus.
Yeah, okay.
If I said you had a beautiful body, would you?
Hold it against
That's
me.
correct. Sing along, everybody.
Uh-huh.
If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the
Devil in there.
tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would your flowing love
Fulfill me.
come quench me? If I said you had a beautiful body, would you?
Hold it against me.
Getting this just real sexy.
Yeah, it is.
Now rain can fall so soft against
Your skin.
the window. Why would you be outside in the rain?
I don't know.
Sun can shine so bright
On the
in
roof.
the sky. Here you go, Kevin. But Daddy always told me don't
Be shy.
make small talk.
What?
What'd he say to do? He said you come out and say what's on your mind. Yeah, everybody.
Bet him that one.
If I said you had a beautiful body,
Would you hold it against me?
if I swore you were an angel, would you
Treat me like a devil.
tonight?
Tonight.
If I was dying of thirst, would your flowing
Love quench me.
If I said you had a
Beautiful body. Would you hold it against me?
Against me.
There it is.
That's the original Worst Way by Riley Green, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If y'all don't play that at your wedding reception,
Oh.
I'm leaving your wedding.
Wait a second. I got $100
Oh.
for tonight's Thunder game.
Oh, yeah?
For you to take and spend if you tell Elise you need her to come and quench you. Friends at Lucky Star Casino helping me start a conversation.
Yeah, they are.
Nice.
So Josh sent in the group text a few days ago he went to Minecraft alone.
That's right.
Owen took his kids.
I took my kids.
And then I'm reading these stories. I need you guys to tell me, fill in the blanks here.
Okay.
There was a fight. Rhode Island, adults were recently stabbed by 4 teenagers
Whoa.
after they told the teens to keep quiet during a showing of
Oh my
Minecraft.
gosh.
Wow.
And now they're saying that some theaters are putting R-rated age restrictions on the show
What?
because teens are getting so rowdy in the show.
Like I've seen the pictures
I've
of
seen
like,
video, yeah.
oh my god, there's popcorn everywhere. Like
Yeah.
those pictures.
Yeah.
But and I guess there's some like inside jokes or something like not inside jokes, but like references to the
References.
actual
Sure.
game.
They just are hyped up. These are the gamers who have grown up playing
Yeah.
Minecraft, and they're so excited to see it in a live action
But do you
film.
think that they're ruining it for kid
Sounds like it.
kids?
Yeah.
I think they could be. I think the deal is that it's one of the best-selling video games ever. Like and it's been out for 10 or 15 years. It's a very long 10-year
huge.
game that a lot of different generations have played too.
Right.
Owen's kids are watching it because they're interested or at least know of it.
They know
you know
of
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, that's about it.
But I feel like with this movie is you see all these videos, people throwing popcorn and having fun, and
Yeah.
I don't know about making a mess in a theater. Like I get screaming or enjoying it or whatever.
Yeah, cheering.
But making a mess or what this horrible situation happened. No, that's not.
That's pushing it.
That's
a little
obviously
far.
pushing it. Yeah.
I understand, like, if it's like a special screening where you can get crazy and whatever,
Yeah.
like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, really?
There are all
Go
kinds
dress
of
up or
things
whatever.
that you can dress up, but there's like different lines that people like yell out and they
Yeah.
throw toast when it's like time for toast, whatever. And people bring the like things and they like throw everything in the air. Like it's expected that
Yeah.
that's like a cult classic. I understand kids having fun and it's just like we all sound like old people telling
Yeah.
people to
We
just
do,
calm down,
though, yeah.
but there's a line.
Yeah, there is a line.
Well, especially when I feel like this is just another example through the generations of younger people ruining things. Like, different rules that come up in places because even you think way back in the 80s or something.
Every generation has
Every
this.
generation's young people ruin things because they're taking it to an immature level. But
Right.
But I also like that there was one video that showed up where like a theater manager came out before the show and said like, hey guys, I would really appreciate if you guys didn't throw things or like make a mess. When it comes to the one scene of the chicken jockey, which Owen will know what I mean, people scream during that scene because it's just a fun like fight scene that's going to happen, and it's like a big thing in Minecraft to where when that happens, it's amazing to see that on screen. So he said like cheer during that scene, like that's fine, like make noise, whatever. But don't be throwing
the same
things.
video. The guy's like, I don't want to have to refund another family's tickets again because they're complaining of the young people.
100%. And I didn't have any issues whenever I watched it. There was maybe some like cheers and stuff,
Well,
but
you
it
went in
wasn't
like the
near
middle
as,
of the day, didn't you?
I think I saw like a 5 p.m.
Okay.
I wonder if it's like the 11 p.m.
Yeah, it's probably, that's what I would think. It's probably the later ones.
Can I ask the obvious question? Is
Well,
this not kids that grew up in the basement playing video games and don't know how to act in public?
Maybe.
It could be. But like I said, the game's been out for 15 years to where I played it when it first came out. And I'm 26 and I know better than to throw popcorn everywhere. And,
I joke, but also, you know how it is when you get with your buddies.
Yeah, it's true.
And
that's true.
Group.
And you're hyped up because you're like super big fans.
And you act different. Owen's right.
Things that you wouldn't do. Like I sometimes with you guys, I'll say things that I probably wouldn't say at other places just to get a laugh.
Right.
And that's what especially those 14-year-old boys are probably doing.
100%.
Or
hopped up on
older.
Red Bull.
Yeah, drinking those Mountain Dew red 40s.
Yeah.
Red 40.
That's the new name. And they're going out there acting like idiots. But I don't know. All I know is in my house, it's la 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 lava. Chicken. And I don't know how I feel about it because
you did that really
let me ask
good.
you guys real quick.
On one side, you want kids to have fun and be their
the next
kid
line.
self.
Have you heard the song?
No,
It
I have
goes,
nothing.
Steve's lava chicken was tasty as hell. And the boys are singing it.
Oh, no.
Is that inappropriate?
That's not good?
Oh, I mean, I could care less, but I can see where people have a problem.
Like, it's too late.
But at the same time,
they're already singing.
Yeah.
We go to our Jake shows.
Yeah, and it's in country music.
It's in country music.
Yeah,
it's,
true.
like damn straight. It's a double meaning, but it's still a 7-year-old saying damn straight.
I know. What is it rated? Is it PG-13?
Should be PG.
Or was it PG? Because
I think it's PG.
I think it's PG, and so they
pretty
put
sure.
that in a PG movie.
Back in the day, it would have been a
and so what am I going to do? I mean, maybe do I?
Nothing
I guess the restriction of PG.
Just tell them not to sing it in Sunday school. You'll be fine.
They've got to know that, where to draw the line. There's a wall of how you act in certain places.
Yeah.
It's just another
But
lesson.
that is true. When I kind of give them a hard time about it, it's like, hell the place. It's like, but it's not. You're using it as a
verb,
adjective.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, Jesse.
It's the top of the hour.
It is?
And you know what?
Yeah.
You skipped over something on our peek behind the curtain, as you always say. On our show prep that we always kind of type out every morning before the show. You skipped over something from last hour that I was curious about.
Sometimes the spirit hits me and I go in a different direction.
Okay.
He always wanted to be a preacher.
Well, so for my ear is what you were going to talk about for conversation said zip patches.
Yep.
Talk about them.
Oh.
Well, it's just, I guess I see more of them with the younger set these days.
Yeah.
And now they're saying some folks are wearing them as like an accessory, like a fashion
I've
piece.
seen that.
And I just...
I've seen
Here's
that.
the thing. I've encountered a few of them in this building.
Yep.
And I don't know if I should comment or ignore.
Ignore? What do you mean? Why would you comment?
What's under that? No, don't say that.
Would you comment on their clothing?
No.
Okay.
I have not commented and I won't, but it's just...
Well, because they're loud. They're not like skin color. They're neon
like,
green.
They're like flashing, hello.
Purple star.
Yeah. And we grew up thinking, well,
conceal.
Now they're like, here it is. But Kelsey was telling me about these the other day. I didn't know they were a thing.
I love them.
And apparently they work really well.
They really do. But here's a little DIY to save you some money because they are expensive. Apparently, go look at the active ingredient, whatever, on the box of them, the little zip patches, and apparently you can just go buy sheets of that stuff online and cut them yourself.
Nice.
And then you save all the money.
I don't say this in any way to shame because I remember my junior year.
Oh, it was terrible.
It was horrible. Looking in the mirror every day, like, I can't go to school like this.
And you know,
I hated it.
It's being led by the Spirit. Like, Kevin, let me make a point. If you're a preteen teenager, or even you might still have acne as a full-on adult.
Yeah.
Listen to us talking about it.
Yeah.
Because we all, as humans, deal with it. That's what I had to tell myself as I got older.
Yes.
Because you would be so just
Oh my gosh.
embarrassed that it's on your lip.
I was so embarrassed.
Everyone deals with it. Everybody
does.
poops. We all have it. And if not, you got issues. But, we all deal with it, so it's not as big of a deal as you may think it is. Just be fine with it.
And it doesn't mean you're dirty if you have zits.
No,
Not at all.
it can be
Not at all.
hormonal.
It's all the things.
Yeah.
Your body just has to do some stuff.
Here's the other quick thing that caught my ear and eye is the Thunder play Game 2 against the Grizzlies at 6:30 tonight at Paycom.
Good luck.
And,
I want to see zip patches on them.
well, I mean, a 50-point loss.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Now, wasn't the record playoff loss was like 53?
58.
58.
So we didn't
Most
quite
win.
didn't
In
quite
the
get
NBA.
that.
And we were up, I think, at one point by 56.
It was for
So we
our,
were close.
It was, but for our franchise, it's
I mean,
our record.
It's our record, yeah.
when you're growing up and playing Little League, this happens. It's like the mercy rule comes into
It
effect,
does.
and you get
I
the
was thinking
Capri
that
Sun
same
and
thing.
brownies
Yeah.
and call it good. I just feel like they should call the series good.
Yeah, probably
It's over.
so. Yeah,
Think
yeah,
so?
yeah.
It would be kind of a nice.
Give them a time on their own court, and then we'll
I don't
talk
think,
after
I
that.
don't think
I don't
so.
think it matters.
I don't.
I don't think it matters.
I don't either, but at least let them
But
play
let's
on their
see.
own court. You know, let them lose by 50 in front of their
Yeah.
fans.
I want to go to Memphis to see Game 3.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
What caught my ear was I talked about it last week of Red Robin's bottomless burger passes.
Oh, I thought you were going to
guys
bring up
remember
Parker
this?
McCollum swallows.
No. But the bottomless burger passes that went on sale last week, where you get burger every day
Are they
for
sold
free.
out?
They sold out within minutes.
No.
I didn't even get one. I tried, but
Harder than a Taylor Swift ticket.
That's right. Their website was glitching out, and
Oh, no
somebody said that. Somebody said it's harder to get them than Taylor Swift was.
So is Red Robin.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Real quick, what caught my ear? I was catching up with Josh early morning hours before we started the show today. Hey,
In the
how'd
wee
you do?
hours.
Didn't see him yesterday, so I was asking about his Easter weekend. Said he went to his dad's on Saturday.
That's right.
Did you hunt Easter eggs?
No, I did. Ben did though,
Ben did.
and that's all he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Can you hide them? And then I find them again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all Alex did. We
I'll hide 'em
re-hide.
again. Yeah.
I said, what'd y'all eat? He said, oh, we had wings and da-da-da. So who made the wings? Oh, Alicia brought the wings. So-and-so brought the Becky. Becky wasn't there, but all these. I said, well, what did you bring, Josh?
Well, I didn't bring anything.
You can't be that way.
But the thing started
He
at
didn't
1.
bring anything.
The thing started at 1. I had a
You
remote
did
12
work.
to 2.
You did work.
In the middle, so I was late.
Then pick up some ice.
No, I didn't.
At least bring
I didn't
ice.
pick up nothing.
Next time,
Next
bring
time.
ice.
He usually asks me to bring
He's
ice.
the baby son
I
of
am.
this family of
Hang
girls.
on a second.
And if Elise was with me, we would have been bringing 2
really?
trays at least.
Okay.
She's good at that.
Yeah.
Woo! Family Feud. Hello.
missed it. I missed
it too. Everybody's back today. Kevin, Jesse, Owen, all the contestants, and I'm your host, Josh Harvey. Hello.
Hi.
I survey a whole bunch of Jake listeners
Tell us.
behind the scenes.
Tell us about that.
You worked
whole
hard.
bunch of them. Work hard. All through the text line, 405-231-JAKE. Thank you for participating. First question going to you, Owen. You ready?
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun.
Name a job that a clumsy person would be fired from immediately.
Museum person, cleaner,
Curator.
curator. Oh, come on.
No. Kevin, give me something else.
Oh, wait staff carrying those things.
The drinks.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I could not do it.
Trays, yeah.
Jesse, give me another job that a clumsy person would be fired from immediately.
A tightrope walker.
Yeah, can't do that.
Acrobat. Yeah. Good.
Wow, I was
Owen.
really on there.
Oh, and give me something else.
Some of these are so hard for me.
Okay.
Clumsy person. Window washer.
Yeah.
Owen giving us all the strikes today.
Dang it.
Kevo,
I think that's a good one.
Kevo, give me another job that clumsy people would be fired from.
Shout out to our Lady Sooners, national champions,
Yes!
and gymnast balance beam.
Gymnast. Good job.
But that's not a profession.
I watched the whole thing and it was so good. Yeah, huh?
It's a hobby.
No. Jesse.
So you call NBA players?
Here we go.
Are there
Yes.
professional gymnasts?
Yes.
Outside of Bart Connor, name another.
Not
Name another.
common each.
Outside of them.
Literally anything
Simone Biles.
where you make money off of gymnastics.
She wins gold
Shannon
medals.
Miller. Want us to keep going or no?
Jesse.
Okay.
Give me another job that a clumsy person will be fired from.
Maybe
This is hard.
this is hard.
Clumsy.
A driver, like a limo driver or something.
No.
What are the
The other ones were surgeon. That would suck. And construction worker.
Yeah.
Be clumsy.
That would also be bad. Next question,
Yeah.
Kevo, we're starting with you.
Okay.
When looking for a new home, what would you be surprised to find that a house didn't have?
A shower.
Oh, yeah.
Good. No shower would be pretty surprising. Good job, Kevo. Jesse.
Yeah.
Give me something else you'd be surprised that a house didn't have.
Like a sink.
No, sink's not on there.
You know
Sorry.
what's funny?
Oh.
That would be surprising.
You know what's
It would
funny is
be.
I was helping Alex look for things.
Yeah?
In apartments, and there was one that didn't have a kitchen.
Oh, wow.
I was like, this is
Well, why didn't
perfect
you-
for
why didn't
somebody who likes to DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I was
Perfect
like,
for Josh.
yeah,
That would be. Hey, Owen.
room for a microwave.
Yeah.
Give me an answer you'd be surprised.
Why wouldn't it's a kitchen? Why wouldn't you just say kitchen?
Thank
Just-
you.
just say
Good.
kitchen.
Kitchen's on there. Good job. That'd be pretty shocking. Kevo.
I almost said
Shocking.
kitchen.
Give me something else when you're looking for a home you'd be surprised to find it didn't have. Stroke.
Carpet.
I mean, stroking.
Carpet?
No carpet. Yeah. No carpet.
I show a lot of houses at pickerpropertiesok.com that have removed all the carpet.
Exactly.
That's a whole new
Yes.
thing. They're not doing carpet no more.
A lot of people,
A lot of people don't want it for allergies and stuff.
Rip out that carpet.
Well, it's on
They're
there.
arguing with the survey.
Yeah.
Jesse,
Come on, Jake listeners.
give me something else. That's Jake listeners you're coming at. What would you be surprised to find a house didn't have?
Windows.
Oh, that's actually illegal.
Good. Windows. Is
You
that
would-
illegal?
Well, you got to have a way to get out of the house, and I think windows is part of the escape and
yeah.
a part of the code.
There are a lot of places that are underground.
Here we go.
Like all those
Go
like
ahead.
doomsday.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
Oh, and there's two more answers. What would you be surprised
He's just
that a house
mad.
didn't have?
It didn't have, he said shower. Oh, how about a toilet?
Good. No toilet.
Yeah.
No toilet. Toilet.
Kevo, one more
Only
answer.
sink.
You got to get it.
Mailbox.
What? No, Kevin.
No.
Plenty of houses have the combo.
The last answer was
Community.
roof.
That's not a house.
You're not a, yeah.
Doesn't have a roof.
Then
not
you
a
don't,
house.
Then you don't have a house.
That's number 2 answer. You're arguing with Jake listeners?
Yes.
Keep on going. Keep on
am.
going.
I think we're arguing with a Google.
No. Jake listeners.
AI.
Thank you, Jake listeners.
Chat PPP.
Your 405 Buzz today, I was interested to hear that there was even a relationship, a friendship. Stevie Nicks is working on her first album of new original material in 14 years, and one of the songs is about her friendship with Prince. That was interesting to me. No?
Thought they were friends?
Yeah. I can see it. They're both very eccentric human beings, you know?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yay, Stevie Nicks for working on an album.
And I'd be
of all
more
the
surprised if he was friends with like the Pope or something, but whatever.
Okay, too
that
soon.
he was?
That if she was friends with.
Oh, she was the friends with Pope.
How's that too soon? I mean, I could be talking about any of the popes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of her songs were inspired, though, by hearing Prince songs on the radio.
Just like the back window.
You ever
Sing
remember
the
that
song,
radio
not
bit
singing.
way back in the day?
No.
Baby,
What the hell is she
baby.
singing?
No.
So good. Because you can't understand half of what she
Oh,
says.
that is true.
Kind of like she's like the female Bob Dylan, or is he the male
Stevie Nicks.
Forgot her name.
My brain is hurting. It's a week before the start of Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour, and thousands of seats are still available.
Imagine that. But you know what? She won a Grammy for that, so boy, howdy.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy.
I wonder, though, if it's because they're just stupid expensive.
Is she only playing Cowboy Carter music or all the Beyonce stuff?
I highly doubt it's just going to be Cowboy Carter stuff.
She playing around here, do you know? Or
Don't know.
Gotcha.
Wasn't on my Google. Snoop Dogg, though, released a video yesterday for Last Dance with Mary Jane. and I'm bringing it up because it has Jelly Roll in it.
Okay.
And Dr. Dre, but he also included animated depictions of Tom Petty, Bob Marley, and Tupac. So I didn't even know this was a project that he was doing. Last Dance with Mary Jane is a song that it's a
Tom Petty.
It's a Tom Petty song from the 90s, but I guess he's redoing and released the video. So very cool. That is your 405 Buzz.